Good afternoon and welcome to today's commencement ceremony. We ask that you please remain in your seats during the ceremony, keeping aisles and passageways open for students, faculty, and special honorees. Degrees and certificates will be awarded in the order listed in our program. Each graduate will process across the stage and back to their seat. Once all have been honored, they will process out to greet the faculty and then on to family and friends. Official photographers will capture each graduate's special moment as they receive their degree or certificate. You may take photographs from your seats, but we do ask that you remain seated until all of our graduates have been recognized and they have exited the tent. And now, pipers, please begin our commencement ceremonies. On behalf of Cape Cod Community College, welcome to our 61st commencement ceremony. Today we celebrate our graduates and all of their incredible accomplishments. Before we begin the ceremony, we acknowledge that we gather today upon the traditional and ancestral land of the Wampanoag. We condemn the unjust deeds done in the past and honor with gratitude the land itself and the indigenous people who have stewarded it through the generations. Now, we begin today's ceremony with the presentation of our colors and the singing of our national anthem. Please stand if you are able and direct your attention to the stage as the honor guard enters the tent. Please remain standing for the national anthem sung by 4C student Jordan Da Silva.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we'd watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Honor guard, please retire the colors. Honor guard, please retire the colors. Please remain standing as we welcome Envoy Ann Rich, pastor of the Salvation Army Corps and Community Center in Plymouth, Massachusetts, and a 4Cs alumna, for our invocation.
Let us pray. Spirit of life, creator, source of boundless compassion, we thank you for this day and the wisdom to recognize our gifts and serve with gratitude. Bless the class of 2023 as they pursue their dreams in expected and unexpected ways. Grant them the courage and the wisdom in every endeavor to move beyond fear and doubt to find their strength and capacity for kindness, to care for others, and to respect and embrace humankind's diversity. And all said, amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 7th President of Cape Cod Community College, Dr. John Cox.
I have a fan over here. Pastor Rich, thank you for the inspirational words to start what will be a most inspirational day, celebrating the remarkable achievements of hundreds of new graduates. This is an honor you know all too well as an alum of Cape Cod Community College. Thank you for your continued service to our community through your work with the Salvation Army. Let's have another round of applause for the pastor. Students, families, friends, faculty, staff, trustees, elected officials, friends of the college, welcome to the 61st commencement of Cape Cod Community College. Class of 2023, welcome to your graduation. I know what some of you are thinking. Here I am, cap and gown on, ready to walk across the stage here, head held high in front of all my family, my friends, my professors, my well-wishers, and these folks up here on the platform with me. It's a lot to take in. My advice, breathe easy. This is your moment. We're celebrating you. Enjoy. As we begin our ceremony here today, we'd like to recognize our elected officials in attendance. Representative Zeros is out here somewhere. There he is. And Representative Flanagan. Part of the community college, our ability to offer affordable higher education ties back to the folks here that support the college, our elected officials. So thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Graduating class of 2023, as finals wound down last week, I was walking through campus thinking about, of all things, 2019. Remember ancient history? 4 years ago, in an era before anyone could even visualize COVID-19, the students sitting in your seats then were in a very different world. Think about it. It was a world where, imagine this, just about everyone had to physically come to campus for learning and for support. Online learning was a rising trend, far from the norm. And there was much more focus on finding a good parking spot so people could quickly get to the old lecture halls in their waning days before meeting the wrecking ball. Remember the lecture halls? Remember the lecture halls? Everything was going according to plan until around March 2020. Remember spring break, the spring break we never really came back from. Fast forward to today, and here you are, a graduating class unlike any other we've had. A class built on flexibility, tenacity, and change. While previous classes had to adjust to online learning, you came in expecting it, and we worked to meet those needs. Folks, you are trailblazers, and future generations who will be in these seats will look at you as true groundbreakers. You've ushered in Cape Cod Community College 2.0, and we're so proud of you today. As we celebrate you and all you've done, and as you prepare to make decisions about the next pathways to pursue, know that your education has given you confidence and skills to forge ahead. You and I recognize there are many unknowns, and there are known unknowns, and there are unknown unknowns. That keeps life tantalizing, right? Okay, you're still out there. As a community where goodness, humility, and generosity underlie and strengthen the very foundations in which we live, in a world of many viewpoints and virtual megaphones, sometimes static and noise can overpower the signals we're meant to hear. The world can be a divisive place at times. It's easy for those megaphones to bombard us, shaping our decision-making and taking their toll on our mental health. Part of being a well-educated learner is having the skills to sort through the noise. Consider the debate on debt limits for trillions of dollars of borrowed funds. I know, not the topic of commencement conversations, but if we put that in more human terms to include students, this summer, payments are scheduled to resume on nearly $1.5 trillion of student loan debt. That's going to be a drag on many families and the economy as a whole as people pay on what they borrowed. You should be applauded. Earning your certificate and degrees through the most affordable higher education offered, you didn't allow the noise to distract you from the goal. You made the smart choice with Cape Cod Community College. Long-term success comes from making rational decisions most of the time, doing the homework, continuing the learning, and engaging and focusing on your calling as productive citizens of the community, staying committed to our strong foundation. As I'm looking out at some of our business and econ students in particular, one thing about an unfocused future is clear. Your education is a depreciable asset. Now stick with me, this is the CPA in me talking right now. Remember, graduates, your education is not one and done. You've earned your associate's degree or your certificates from 4Cs, but the momentum is just starting. Refine your interests, sharpen your skills. Your curiosity and proven ability to embrace education and technology is powerful. As your career builds, keep the door open for further education. It'll serve you well. On a personal note, as someone who started off as a farmhand tagging cattle, selling Oldsmobiles for one day, teaching hearing-impaired students in Zimbabwe, working central intake in a city jail, and co-piloting a bookmobile, it might surprise you to learn that I didn't always envision someday being a college president on Cape Cod. To be a lifelong learner is something to be proud of, and I hope that's what each of you becomes, recognizing the opportunity of tomorrow that we may not even see today. Moving forward, I encourage you to remember your professors and the wisdom they've imparted to you that will impact your future thinking. Remember each other and what you've learned spending countless hours in virtual and in-person classrooms. Most of all, remember what this feels like today. The joy of achievement and the sense of accomplishment that hangs in this tent right now. Keep that spark and use it to light the next fire. Graduates, this ceremony is a moment you've wanted, some for a very long time. But let's be honest, this is also something your family and friends wanted and that we have wanted for you. I recognize today you're thinking about how you came to be in this celebration. This was challenging. This was really, really challenging sometimes, right? Right? No? Yes? Okay. Okay. Just making sure you're still with me here. For those of you who started here while in high school as a dual enrolled student or right out of high school as a recent graduate, this was a totally different experience, building off of your own momentum, focused on the signal through the noise, answering your own personal bell or alarm to get up and achieve your own success. For those of you who started this journey a little later in life, the challenges were just as real. How do I go back to college while balancing households, jobs, children, and all those ingredients that make up life? You're professional jugglers, and we stand in awe at how you keep all those objects in the air. I'm sure for most of you, every day was a mini motivation session. Yes, I can get up for that 8 a.m. English class with Professor Barry. Yes, I will get the kids dressed on the bus, and then I'll get to class with all my homework assignments complete for the day. Or how about just, yes, I will finish what I started. I will do it for my family, to provide them a better life, and my friends, to show them that I could do it. But most importantly, yes, I will do this for me. Of course, even with all that motivation, the reality is that nobody does this alone. Behind you every step of the way, either in spirit or in reality, were the support systems that help guide you here. I ask that all the mothers, the fathers, the sisters, the brothers, the family, the friends, and other supporters of our graduates stand if you are able to do so and be recognized as we're thinking about you in making today's success possible. We honor you and applaud you. See what you have to look forward to? Let us also honor our faculty whose energy, wisdom, and commitment has helped enable you, our graduates, to attain this achievement. For them and all who worked with such distinction through the years, let us applaud their contributions and dedication to your success. Let me also call out our staff who have supported your education, provided you with academic and wellness support, and have stood in your corner to make sure you have the resources you need to succeed. From keeping our buildings and grounds safe, our student services and wellness accessible, our Wi-Fi powered, and our Commencement Live, let's send out those good vibes for Cape Cod Community College's support staff. Thanks for your commitment to our students. Now, as a fitting end to your 4Cs college career, I leave you with some homework. And fortunately, you don't have to write this down just yet. I ask that you tell the world your story and share what you're made of. Be the definitive answer to the question, who is Cape Cod Community College? Graduates, you are Cape Cod Community College. Class of 2023, I wish you continued success. I can't wait to see what your next accomplishments are. Now I'm pleased to present the distinguished chair of our Board of Trustees and a 4Cs alum, Tammy Sabin.
Thank you, President Cox. Wow, that is a lovely sea of blue out there. I am honored to represent our college community in welcoming you soon-to-be graduates, parents, family, and friends, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, and our platform folks. We are honored to have you here, and we're honored that we can be part of celebrating this historic class. It's my pleasure to introduce my fellow board members that are here with us today. Could you please stand when I announce your name? Judy Barrigas. David Bushy. John Flores. Laura Newstead, our vice chair. Judy Quinn. And Alex Rodolakis, our secretary. Members of the board who unfortunately couldn't be with us tonight are our student trustee, Olivia Williams, also Joe McGrail and Alex Gomes. They do send their congratulations. Now, class of 2023, welcome to your day. You are the reason we are here. I know your journey to this day required many sacrifices. We just heard the president talk about that. There were challenges, there were sleepless nights, and sometimes it seemed overwhelming and that you'd never get to the end. Your ordinary pleasures and family life sometimes had to be put second. I heard today at the pinning ceremonies about the nurses and dental hygienists that had grit and perseverance. And that's what it took every single one of you to get here. Helen Keller taught us the character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved. Well done. Through your grit and perseverance, you have achieved success. You are about to become a graduate, a title that is yours forever, a title that no one can ever take away. Own it. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I offer my best wishes. May you continue to achieve great success as you move forward in your bright future, built upon the extraordinary foundation that you have laid. Graduates of 2023, congratulations. Well, apparently you didn't hear enough from me, so I'm back. It is my honor as an alum. Wait a minute, I gotta get my, hold on. So as an alum of Four Cs, welcome to the alumni of Four Cs. I want to take this opportunity to celebrate our Alumni of the Year. Every year, 2 are selected by our educational foundation, one that is under 10-year graduate and another that is over. This year, we honor Igor Avalar and Sean DeLude. Igor is a 2014 graduate who shined at Four Cs as a member of the Economics Club under the tutelage of the late Professor Gurvinder Gautam, very well known fondly as VG. Also as a member of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. After graduating, he transferred to Bryant University where he earned his bachelor's in business administration with a concentration in finance and economics. Currently, Igor works for TD Wealth Management as an assistant vice president and financial advisor. Igor has accomplished so much in such a short time following his commencement from Four Cs. He brings exceptional honor to the college, and we are pleased to honor him as Alumni of the Year. I'd like to call up my fellow trustee and vice chair, Laura Newstead, to present Igor with his award. You gotta have a photo. Did you get a photo? Photo? No? No? Good. Thank you, Laura. Sean DeLude is a trusted name in our community as the founder of Nauset Disposal. Sean's professional journey started at Four Cs, where he attended while working in the waste disposal industry. While taking classes and working, Sean saw issues in his field watching as large corporations delivered inadequate customer service to the local community. Inevitably, Sean set out to correct that. He founded Nauset Disposal in 2000, and it has grown to become one of the largest private waste haulers on the South Coast. Clearly, he corrected the problem. He is a constant figure for change and service in the community, having been previously awarded the American Red Cross of the Cape and Islands Community Impact Award, the SCORE of Cape Cod and Islands Small Business Champion Award, and the Cape and Islands United Way Visionary Award. And ironically, years ago, I nominated him for Small Business Administration Award, and he was a Rising Star winner. He is a leader through and through, and we are proud to recognize Sean today. Sean, if you would come up, please.
Thank you, Chair Sabin, and congratulations, Sean and Igor. At this time, we recognize our Emeriti Award recipients for distinguished service, a lifetime honor and the highest accolade the college may award an individual upon their retirement. The Board of Trustees may award this recognition to distinguished individuals retiring who have served the college for at least 15 years and have demonstrated an outstanding ability in the conduct of their duties, as well as exceptional dedication and service to the college, the community, and the profession. This year, we honor Dr. Jacob Oney, Professor of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Dr. Laura Seabury, Professor of Nursing, and Marcy Smith, Professor of Nursing. We ask that you please stand to be recognized. Our distinguished honorees represent nearly 80 years of college experience. Professor Oney, Professor Seabury, and Professor Smith, we appreciate you giving so much of your life to Cape Cod Community College, our students and graduates. Thank you. And now I welcome to the stage the Student Government Association representative, Kyle Robbins, to bring greetings from student leadership.
Thank you for the introduction, President Cox. Welcome and good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, and my fellow graduates. This year's graduates come from diverse backgrounds and have worked hard to achieve their goals, academic goals, By showing dedication, perseverance, and commitment, Cape Cod Community College helped bridge that gap for all of us sitting here today. With that being said, it is my honor to introduce to you all the Cape Cod Community College graduating class of 2023.
Thank you, Kyle, and congratulations on your graduation, and we appreciate your leadership with your fellow students over the past year. Each year, we invite candidates for graduation to submit nominations to be our student commencement speaker. They're asked to craft a speech that showcases their experiences at 4Cs. This year, the selection committee chose Michaela Crowley, who is graduating with an associate's degree in liberal arts and a concentration in communications. Ladies and gentlemen, Michaela.
Thank you, President Cox. Welcome, trustees, faculty, staff, administrators, parents, family, friends, and of course, the graduating class of 2023. It is my honor to give the student commencement speech for this outstanding graduating student body. Did you know that less than half of community college students actually finish their degrees? But we did it. We made it. And this, as we all know, is not a small accomplishment. If you had asked me 2 years ago while I was sitting in my dorm room at a 4-year school in Worcester if I thought that I would be graduating from Cape Cod Community College today with my associate's degree, I probably would have laughed. My GPA was low and my stress was high, but like many of you, I found that I could surprise myself with what I was capable of. Here I am now, graduating almost with a 4.0 GPA, but part of Thank you. But also a part of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, the Debate Club, and more. And what about you? Think all of you have overcome and endured to make this to your day of celebration. Among us, there are plenty of students who have had to study during their lunch breaks at their 9-to-5 jobs, or after putting their children to bed, who have had to sign on to Zoom in the strangest of places, but hopefully not while driving. Right, professors? No Zoom behind the wheel. The type of persistence that it takes to make it through to graduation day means that we as a whole did not accept defeat, and we pushed harder every single day to get what we wanted. During his commencement speech to the Harvard class of 2020, Conan O'Brien emphasized this point when he said, "You have seen and survived so much, and you've responded with wit, creativity, righteous anger, activism, and a gritty determination to take the reality that you've been handed and make it better." He was speaking to Harvard, but he could have been speaking to us. Our graduating class has been through a tremendous amount of hardships as a whole, and we should be extremely proud to have made it as far as we have. We have overcome the odds. And we sure did do it with a lot of creativity and gritty determination, but also confidence. Liam Gardner was a teen who rode his bike all the way from Alaska to Argentina just a few weeks ago. When he got back, he was asked about his experience with the long trek. He said, "I think people's biggest setback is not having confidence in themselves. People tend to have crazy ambitions and dreams, but they just don't think that they're the person to do it or that it's feasible. I think that the people that have these dreams or ambitions don't put it off as an impossibility. Just do the first step. Although we might not be riding our bikes from Alaska to Argentina, it's important to remember that each of you took the first step when you came to Cape Cod Community College, and you keep taking steps along the way to accomplish this first dream of graduating. And now, as we step out from 4Cs and into our next venture in life, it is so important to remember that more dreams can become reality, but only if you have the confidence to pursue them. If you take anything with you today, make it be the fact that you have the power to step out from these doors and accomplish anything that you set your mind to. Whether you're leaving here today to start your career in health sciences, criminal justice, cybersecurity, for instance, or continuing on to a bachelor's degree or maybe more, know that there is so much more to look forward to in life. Make those dreams a reality. Today is the day that the all-nighters pay off, the emails to the wrong professors don't really matter, and walking into class late with the coffee that made you late, well, I don't know, because that would never happen to me. You can even ask Professor Miller. He'll back me up. Today, we celebrate the completion of our time here at Cape Cod Community College. Even if we didn't cross paths together during our time here, we accomplished this challenge together. We all owe a big thank you to those who helped us along the way. Thank you to the professors at 4Cs for sharing your wisdom with us to take out into the world. It has been such a pleasure to be taught by so many amazing people. Thank you to the staff who gave us directions from the Grossman Commons to the LaRusso building, helped us with financial aid, scheduling nightmares, and answered endless questions. Thank you to the deans who helped us navigate various challenges we experienced with this new world of Zoom and online learning, and who listened to our frustrations with those who just didn't understand how hard this really was for us. And thank you to those family members who loaned us money, who watched our kids so we could go to class, and lifted us up with all of their belief and support in us. You matter most of all. Conan O'Brien really did get it. We have seen and survived so much. And as we move forward, we need to always remember to respond to life's challenges with wit, respond with creativity, respond with activism, respond with gritty determination, and sometimes, perhaps, respond with righteous anger. As graduates of Cape Cod Community College, we are a force to be reckoned with. Congratulations.
Yes, Michaela, you all are a force to be reckoned with. Our core mission is rooted in teaching. Each year we recognize one faculty member who has exemplified the art of excellence in teaching. Vice President Veranos, please join us for a presentation of the 2023 Excellence in Teaching Award.
Thank you, President Cox. On behalf of the Cape Cod Community College Faculty Blue Ribbon Committee, it's my honor to present the 2023 Excellence in Teaching Award to an exceptional member of our teaching and learning community. This year's winner was nominated by numerous peers due to his dedication to students, leadership contributions on campus, and ability to adapt and plan for the future of education. As a first-generation college graduate himself, this faculty member serves as an outstanding role model to students, bringing humor, compassion, innovation, and engagement to his teaching that has proven to be a motivating and highly effective recipe for our students. During the 5 short years since his arrival at 4Cs, this individual's leadership contributions are unmistakable. He has served on the academic technology and faculty professional committees where he earned the trust of colleagues and leadership alike due to his commitment to the college, collaborative spirit, and positive demeanor. This faculty member also made high-impact contributions during the pandemic by pioneering 4C's signature high-flex teaching modality in his role as academic technology coordinator, helping to establish quality standards, identifying effective technologies, and sharing fellow faculty on best pedagogical and delivery practices. As an associate professor of English, this exceptional teacher has supported students as English language learners, served as a club advisor for the Creative Writing Club, helped with the Sea Change magazine, and has been instrumental in bringing the works of guest lecturers and students to the Bigger Boat series. He continues to push education forward, most recently with the Bartlett Award to co-design a pathway within the liberal arts program for Mass Reconnect first-generation students. This esteemed colleague of ours exemplifies the community in Cape Cod Community College. If we gauge the future of our community on Cape Cod based on the talent and resilience of the students we celebrate today, along with those of Associate Professor Thomas Schaefer, we can rest assured knowing that the future will be amazing, full of hope. Professor Schaefer, congratulations on winning the 2023 Excellence in Teaching Award. Come on up here and receive your award.
Our keynote speaker this year is a history maker, a real honest-to-goodness history maker. Donna Buckley became the sheriff of Barnstable County in January of this year. She's the first woman in the history of the county to serve in this role. In just a few months on the job, Sheriff Buckley has put into action many items that she spoke about on the campaign trail, focusing on the wellness of our community. During her time thus far, she's focusing on creating a robust inmates programs department, working to rehabilitate those who have been incarcerated so that they can become productive members of society. She's also launched a countywide recovery programs coordinator role, addressing the ongoing opioid epidemic in a modern way that focuses more on wellness than punishment. She also recognizes the role of our college, the community's college, as a true partner. Already, we're working together to build new programs that will connect our students with the work being done in the Sheriff's Office in service to Cape Cod. The Sheriff has a long history of working with Massachusetts public higher education, having taught a variety of law and criminal justice courses at both Massasoit Community College and Mass Bay Community College. As a lifelong learner, Sheriff Buckley is also aware of the ability to pursue professional opportunities when they arise. She's here today to bring her perspective on the future for you in our community, and we're thrilled to have her. It's my honor to present our commencement speaker, Sheriff Donna Buckley.
Now you can see me. Thank you, President Cox, for that wonderful introduction. And welcome to everyone sitting inside the Melody tent today. Chair Sabin and the Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, family, friends, and especially to you, the graduates. I know I stand between you and your diploma. But before we do that, let's take a minute to reflect. We are here today because of all the nights and weekends you spent studying for exams. The childcare and jobs you had to juggle, the family events you had to miss, the sleep you lost, the tuition you had to find, and all the obstacles you had to surmount to get to this moment. Maybe your path wasn't straight. Maybe this will be a second career for you, or it fulfills a late-in-life dream. Maybe this is not your first degree. Maybe this is a second chance. Chances are, like so many people who are well educated by our community colleges, you are not a traditional student. This day is a big deal. Congratulations. And what an honor it is for me to be here with you today to celebrate. I come on the heels of my own big deal, winning what many perceive to be the most unwinnable of elections for sheriff. I stand before you today as a non-traditional candidate and now a non-traditional Barnstable County Sheriff, the first woman ever to hold that title. Like many of you, my journey in life and to this office was not a straight line. When I decided to run for sheriff, I was 62 years old, nearing the end of a long career as an attorney, and looking at retirement so I could spend time with my granddaughters. Being your sheriff was not on my bingo card. However, some things are bigger than us. Before I decided to run for sheriff, there was only one candidate. With no opposition, there would be little, if any, discussion about the role of our sheriff's office and the need for change. When I made the decision to run, I had no idea I could win. All I knew was that my campaign was a chance, a rare chance, to get the public to talk about the critical need for change in the way that we incarcerate people in Barnstable County and in our country. With most people in our jails suffering from mental illness, addiction, and trauma, it is way past time to increase rehabilitation and treatment on the inside. We need to offer people hope for a second chance and the opportunity to experience the power of recovery. Because no matter what, the people in our care will return to our community. They will either be stabilized with some tools and resources to make better choices, or they will come out sicker, worse, and more dangerous. Correction, treatment, and rehabilitation was my platform. Educating voters was my plan. But how does a vision become a reality? Over the course of my life, 3 women offered me 3 very important lessons. The first was my grandmother, Mabel. She had 13 children, was widowed in her 50s, never drove a car, never drank, never smoked, rarely raised her voice, and by herself, well into her 80s, took a bus once a week from Saugus to Boston to go to Filene's basement. Her lesson in life: stop frowning, your face will freeze like that. And then there was my grandmother, Angelina, Italian, Sicilian actually, whose house I recall was always loud. She worked in a shoe factory as a union member. Her lesson: you didn't cook enough food if there weren't any leftovers, because no matter who came through your door, you fed them. And lastly, Eleanor Roosevelt, who famously said, "Do one thing every day that scares you." That line has been a constant in my life, my mantra. I kept it as a magnet on my fridge until one day, all of a sudden, fridges became non-magnetic. Raise your hand if you still try to get a magnet to stick to a stainless steel fridge. If your hand is up, that's good. You like to challenge the status quo and question everything. But back to Eleanor. She never stopped challenging herself and facing her fears, and wound up as one of the most consequential American women in history. Her lesson gave me the courage to leap out of my comfort zone and run for sheriff. I quit my job, unemployed, for the first time since I was 16 years old. I leapt in at a time when only my husband thought I could win the election. I want to give a special shout out to my husband, who's here with us today and always by my side. His journey of recovery through a life grounded in gratitude is my inspiration. During the campaign, I did something every day that scared me. I visited hundreds of living rooms and met thousands of strangers who are now my friends. I listened to stories of hope and recovery from people who had nearly lost their lives. And I held hands in prayer with parents of children who did. And most importantly, I became part of a we. I learned from other people. Visions are realized and elections are won by forming relationships and connecting with other people. In her book, You Learn by Living, Eleanor Roosevelt observed, "There is no human being from whom we cannot learn something if we are interested enough to dig deep." I know you've just completed a rigorous and challenging academic journey. Now I'm standing up here telling you that the books you read aren't enough. President Cox is probably frowning behind me, but it's true. What we learn through books must be nurtured by engaging with others. My path to sheriff was not one with books, emails, texts, TV ads, or social media posts. It was one, and a deeper understanding of the role of our sheriff's office was achieved through one-on-one, in-person conversations. It was won by living out of my comfort zone, sharing myself with complete strangers, and being scared to death for 239 days of the campaign. It was won with Mabel's lesson, choose a smile, not a frown. It was one with Angelina's lesson. There's food and room at the table for whoever shows up, no exceptions. And with Eleanor's lesson, we learn and we live by connecting with other people. Building a system of corrections, rehabilitation, and treatment matters. It matters to the people who are incarcerated. It matters to the victims and to all the children, parents, siblings, and grandparents of everyone involved in our criminal justice system. And if not me, who would it be? No one else stepped up to challenge the status quo. Our democracy is fragile. It requires citizens who care, but also those who take risks to get involved, to challenge, to question, and like I did, to take bold, scary risks to make change. Our democracy must meet our needs. The challenges of our day are significant. We cannot check out. What this means for you as graduates is that whether you consider yourself a future sheriff, or a senator, or select board member, or just an engaged and educated citizen, we must all never cease to learn from one another, engage with one another, and hold each other accountable. I'm sure you noticed as we walked in that I have a boot on my right foot. It's there because I fell off my shoe last weekend and broke my foot. But let my foot be a reminder today to all of us. It's not the fall that defines us. It's the rise back up. And when we're down, whether it's in our driveway, in our personal lives, at work, in relationships, in our jails, it is okay to ask others to help us back up. So, my fellow magnet stickers, Roosevelt readers, and non-traditional learners, let us go forth from this ceremony and be willing to rise when we fall. Be willing to help others when they do. Be willing to engage others in meaningful human relationships. Smile. Feed everyone who comes to your table. And be willing to do something every day that scares you. Congratulations.
Graduates, this is your time. This is your moment. So, members of the class of 2023, please stand and accept this well-deserved honor. President Cox. President Cox, I present the members of the class of 2023. Each one has completed the requirements for the Associate of Arts or Associate in Science degree, or completed the requirements for the program certificates, and has been so certified and recommended by the faculty of the college.
I am delighted to accept the candidates who have, with diligence and honor, fulfilled the requirements for the Associate in Arts or the Associate in Science degrees and academic certificates. In accordance with the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and the Board of Trustees of Cape Cod Community College, I hereby confer upon the class of 2023 their respective degrees and certificates with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities attended thereto. Now let us recognize your special accomplishments, and you can be seated for a moment. Students graduating with honors, please stand if you're able to be recognized. Thank you. Students graduating with high honors, please stand if you're able to be recognized. Students graduating as President's Scholars with 4.0 GPAs, please stand if you are able to be recognized. I love this stuff. Student clubs and activities are the collaborative opportunities that help create community on a commuter campus. We're grateful for the students who contribute their time and talents to enrich our community in this way. Graduates who have been active in student clubs and activities, please stand if you are able to be recognized. We are especially proud of our students who have served in the military or are currently serving in the military. Graduates who are veterans or currently serving in the military, please stand if you're able to be recognized. Vice President Varanos, it is time for our graduates to receive their degrees and certificates.
Grand Marshal Heller Boragini, please have the graduates come forward. It's my pleasure to introduce the faculty and program coordinators who will now present the candidates. Director Michael Sasso.
Congratulations, graduates of 2023. As the Program Director for Aviation Maintenance Technology, I'm proud to present Dean Thomas Dietrich with his Associate in Applied Science and Aviation Maintenance Technology and his certificates in Airframe and Power Plant. A special shout out to my son, who is in the graduating class as well.
Professor Mary Jane Hutner.
Good afternoon. Jemima K. Shepard, Associate in Science, Business Administration. Amber Lee Pimental, Associate in Science, Business Administration. Anthony Willenberg, Air Force, Associate in Science, Business Administration. Madison P. Schultz, Associate in Science, Business Administration, Accounting. Felicia Awalt, Associate in Science, Business Administration, Hospitality Management. Jeremy P. Walker, Associate in Science, Business Administration, Hospitality and Tourism Management. Sarah Elizabeth O'Toole, Certificate, Computerized Accounting. Lisa M. Terlizzi, Certificate, Computerized Accounting. Ashley Sarkinen, Certificate, Culinary Arts. Alexis Page Herbert, Certificate, Customer Service.
Professor Darren Stalker.
Congratulations to those who are earning an Associate's in Criminal Justice and certificates in Criminal Justice and Paralegal. Raymond Jonathan Bedwell, Associates of Science in Criminal Justice. Nicole Elizabeth Divnu, Certificate in Paralegal. Destiny Rose Centio, Associates in Science in Criminal Justice. Radoslava Jovanoviski, Certificate in Paralegal. Michael J. DeStefano, Associates in Science, Criminal Justice. Desiree Antonia Dutra, Associate in Science, Criminal Justice. Aaliyah Victoria Joy Lebinsky, Associates in Science, Criminal Justice. Emily Ann McCarthy, Associates in Science, Criminal Justice. Sydney Ray Parker, Associates in Science and Criminal Justice, Certificate in Law Enforcement. My job is done.
Professor Arlene Alves.
It is my pleasure to introduce the dental hygiene class of 2023. Marissa Lynn Aguiar, Associate in Science, Dental Hygiene. Michaela Rose Apramalo, Associate in Science, Dental Hygiene. Catherine Braley, Associate in Science, Dental Hygiene. Isabel Nascimento Brazil, Associate in Science, Dental Hygiene. Alexis Nicole Cook, Associate in Science, Dental Hygiene. Amelia May Correa, Associate in Science, Dental Hygiene. Leanne Marie Deischer, Associate in Science, Dental Hygiene. Gianna Victoria Fistori, Associate in Science, Dental Hygiene. Courtney Ray Fitzgerald, Associate in Science, Dental Hygiene. Shauna Fitzpatrick, Associate in Science, Dental Hygiene. Kylie R. Hill, Associate in Science, Dental Hygiene. Jessie Crows, Associate in Science, Dental Hygiene. Mena Massa, Associate in Science, Dental Hygiene. Chelsea Lynn Santos Richards, Associate in Science, Dental Hygiene. Laika Senan, Associate in Science, Dental Hygiene. Megan Lynn Souza, Associate in Science, Dental Hygiene. Caitlin Sweeney, Associate in Science, Dental Hygiene. Monica Wright, Associate in Science, Dental Hygiene. Jivka Yankova, Associate in Science, Dental Hygiene.
Professor Deborah Murphy.
I'm very proud to present the graduates in early childhood education. Brianne Kelly, Associate in Science, Early Childhood Education. Emmy Mayhew, Associate in Science, Early Childhood Education. Anna Nuges, Associate in Science, Early Childhood Education. And Kathleen Szymanski, Associate in Science, Early Childhood Education.
Professor Rick Bishara.
It's my pleasure to announce the engineering graduates. Daniel Vieira Silva, Associate in Science, Engineering Technology, and Advanced Manufacturing.
Professor Jennifer Allais.
I'm honored to present the graduates in Environmental Technology. Penny Marie Eldridge Weeks, Associate in Science, Environmental Technology. Rachel Ann Lamoureux, Associate in Science, Environmental Technology.
Professor Robert Bellinger.
I'd like to congratulate Paramedic Class 2. David DeCenzo, Certificate Paramedic. Good job, David. Paramedic Riley Wendt, Certificate Paramedic. Good job, Riley.
Professor Daniel Shea.
It is my greatest honor to introduce the graduates of an Associate in Science in Funeral Service. Jenna Michelle Adusi. John Robert Quidadamo.
Professor Louis Becco.
It's my honor to award degrees and certificates to the IT program. Michelle Brown Thompson, Associates in Science, Information Technology, General Administrative Assistant. Maria Burgess, Associates in Science, Information Technology. Dennis Ferrente, Associates in Science, Information Technology. Anna Gumazaku, Associates in Science, Information Technology. Mitchell James Stroney, Associates in Science, Information Technology. One of my cyber graduates, Kathleen Elizabeth Galvin Clark, Associates in Science, Information Technology, Cybersecurity. Super achiever here, Catherine Gallagher, Associates in Science, Information Technology, Security, Cybersecurity, and Information Technology Networking Certificate. Michael McNosa, Associates in Science, Information Technology, Cybersecurity. Nora J. Rooney, Associates in Science, Information Technology, Cybersecurity. Jackson DeBarros, Associates in Science, Information Technology, Medical Administrative Assistant. Christopher Millett, Associates in Science, Information Technology, Networking. Matthew Stevens, Associate in Science, Information Technology, Networking. Elena Velisco, Certificate, Bookkeeping Clerk. Berlista Alvarez, Certificate, Bookkeeping Clerk. Eric McLevy, Associates in Science, Cybersecurity. Benjamin Turbeville, Certificate, Cybersecurity. Krista Blanc, Certificate, Medical Coding and Billing.
Professor Marianne Targino Van Bieber.
It is my honor to present the Associate in Science Nursing. David Yosef Athamni. Bianca Carr. Angela F. Church. Giovanna da Silva. Bethany S. Donovan. Eliane Teixeira dos Santos. Shannon Marie Doyle. Richard J. Fiedler. Lillian Marie Fry. Vanessa A. Hamilton. Natasha Evadini Lawrence. Sering Lama. Renisha K. Jody Lodge. Lucy Kimberly Lewis. Latifa McGowan. Salinas Redwood. Alicia Tamang. Sharon Nikai Taylor. Amber Olivia Seguencia. Dominic Rose Renee Sosnowski.
Professor Pauline Feely. It is my honor to introduce the Diagnostic Technician Certificate graduates. Alicia Lynn Barboza. Amanda Bowen. Asani B. Campbell. Kaya Janae DeSimone. Crystal Edmonds, who is graduating with both a certificate in diagnostic technician as well as an associate in arts in health sciences. Jennifer Gould. Donna Anne Marie Hall. Erin Linehan. Rachel Joan Lovely. Camille McKenzie. Deborah Lynn Soho Goldberg. And Asadeth Worrell. Professor Eva Stanley.
It's my pleasure to present the Medical Assisting Certificate graduates. Mariah Christina Felice, Certificate in Medical Assisting.
Professor Lisa Morris.
It is my pleasure to introduce the students with certificates in medical interpreting. Myra Janet Colon. Christina Constanza, medical interpreter, associate in arts and health science. Lynn Nguyen, certificate in medical interpreting. Roxana Rosas, certificate in medical interpreting.
And now for the Associate in Arts degrees, Professor John French.
It's my honor to introduce the following recipients of the degree of the Associate of Arts in the following fields. Camille Vittoria Paseo de Lima Cuna, Associate of Arts, Biology. Zachariah H. Babchia, Associate of Arts, Chemistry. Maria Eduardo Tomiello Tonial, Associate in Arts, Chemistry. Nicole Kane, Certificate, Radio and Podcasting, Certificate in Social Media and Digital Marketing. Carl C.J. Nicolas, Jr., Certificate, Radio and Podcasting. Daniel A. Port, Associate in Arts, Communication. Viet Bin Truong, Associate in Arts, Computer Science. Sunny Days Cimarelli, Associate in Arts, Education. Shanaz LaShawn Riggy Petty, Associate in Arts, English. Almost. Daniel W. Sexton Riley, Associate in Arts, English.
Professor Rachel Bancroft.
It's my honor to announce the Associate in Arts for General Studies. Jordan Nicole De Silva, General Studies. Patrice Amos, General Studies. Kathleen Ann Battles, General Studies. Austin Fearley, General Studies, United States Marine Corps.
Congratulations.
Lily Els, General Studies. Jamie Catherine Fitzgerald, General Studies. Casey Lee Gauthier, General Studies. Adriana Marie Gianelli, General Studies. Sonia Christina Helwig, General Studies. Sarah M. Green, General Studies. Joshua Hernandez Layson, General Studies. Patrick Arthur Higgins, Associate in Arts, General Studies. Nicholas D. Enzalaco, General Studies. Abigail Kunsesau Jason, General Studies. Darius Lester, General Studies. Lily Wailea Rosenberg, General Studies. Savannah Morgan Shumway, General Studies.
Professor Kelly Gates.
Thank you. It is my honor to continue with the Associates in Arts. Associate in Arts, Graphic Design, Dolphina Rose Allen. Associate in Arts and Graphic Design, Justice Aldrich. Associates in Arts in the Health Sciences, Ashley Victoria O'Neill. Associate in Arts and History, Doran Victoria Lopolito Allen. Associate in Arts and History, Erin Olding. Associate in Arts and Human Services in Army National Guard, Kevin Michael Case. Associates in Arts and Human Services, Laura Lynn Greer. Certificate in Alcohol and Substance Abuse and Counselor Assistant, Pamela Jean D. Associate in Arts and Liberal Arts and Alcohol and Substance Abuse Counselor Assistant, Angelique Rose Temple. Associate in Arts and Liberal Arts, Nicole Mary Santos. Associate in Arts and Health Science, Tamara Gooden.
Professor Kate Martin.
Hi, it is my honor to continue the Associate in Arts degrees. Thank you. Amelia Grace Allen, Associate in Arts, Liberal Arts. Thank you. Joshua Patrick Devlin, Associate in Arts, Media Studies. Dana Arthur Berry, Associate in Arts, Liberal Arts, History. Nicole Anna Keating, Associate in Arts, Liberal Arts. Nathaniel R. Miller, Associate in Arts, Liberal Arts. Joshua Randall Peck, Associate in Arts, Liberal Arts. Thank you. Angelina H. Shea, Associate in Arts, Liberal Arts. Thank you. Patrick Allen Grant, Associate in Arts, Mathematics. Teodora Zhivkova, Associate in Arts, Physics. Nate Kelly, Associate in Arts, Political Science. Julie Ann Canberra, Associate in Arts, Psychology. Thank you. Cheyenne Noel Lamperti, Associate in Arts, Psychology. Laura Marcelino Dupre, Associate in Arts, Psychology. Kimberly Ann Parker, Associate in Arts, Psychology. Nisa Cassandra Santos, Associate in Arts, Psychology. Nicole Serena Caruso, Associate in Arts, Sociology. Isabella Marie Chapman, Associate in Arts, Sociology. Julia C. Alicier, Associate in Arts, Sociology. Daniel Rufo, Associate in Arts, Sociology. Brianna Nicole Murphy, Associate in Arts, Visual Arts. Grace Marie Sanford, Associate in Arts, Visual Arts. Thank you very much. Colleen Claire Ellis, Associate in Arts, Communication. Hey, Savannah Lynn O'Brien, Associate in Arts, General Studies. Michaela Shea Crowley, Associate in Arts, Communication. Kyle David Robbins, Associate in Arts, General Studies. Now it's safe.
Now stay right there. Stay right there. Students, you graduated. Certificate students, please stand if you are able to be recognized and remain standing. Degree students, please stand if you are able to be recognized and remain standing. Led by SGA President Kyle Robbins, students, please move your tassels from the right to the left side of your mortarboards. Congratulations.
Seated. This afternoon, we've celebrated an extraordinary class. We've honored many members of this community, but most of all, we've honored you, the graduating class of 2023. Now it's time for this celebration to draw to a close and for you to move forward. Remember, as you continue your journey and lifelong learning, use your wisdom and your heart as you see and contemplate the choices, the opportunities, and the others who make up the journey of life. On behalf of Cape Cod Community College, I wish you all the best. Good luck and God bless. Grand Marshal Lisa Halbergini, please come forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you remain in your seats as the platform party, faculty, and students exit. Once they have left, please exit to the rear of the tent and join the graduates out front. Pipers, please commence the recessional.